Let's talk about women not wanting to pay women for their emotional work. Let's dive right in. Hi, my name is Joanna, and here, over here in the sanctuary, over here, we speak about all things entrepreneurship, especially feminine entrepreneurship, intuitive entrepreneurship, coming from your soul's gifts, from your true genius. And when you know about coming from true genius, you know that this part is so easy for you. It's supposed to be easy because it's natural. And this is the very thing that the world, and when I speak about the world, I speak about systems that have been put in place for centuries to keep people working hard, being exploited, and extracted from. So when I speak about systems, I speak about capitalism rooted in imperialism and colonialism, right? What is this all about? It's about conquering and exploitation. Then it is about racism, degrading people from the highest race to the lesser race simply by physical features. And it's about patriarchy, the same thing, creating the hierarchy of putting the white man on top. All of those systems were designed to extract and exploit. And this is in direct contrast to nature, to the nature and the natural forces. And I believe, when a human being, especially a woman, comes back into her nature, also including her astrology, her spirituality, her femininity, her creativity, when she drops back into those cosmic natural systems, it becomes effortless for her to do the things that she loves and is designed to do. Designed, right? Following your blueprint, your natural chart is your design. So, for example, for me, I am a very feminine woman. I'm a Cancer sun, if you know anything about that. I'm a Cancer sun, Gemini ascendant. I'm a Sagittarius moon. I love freedom. I love nurturing. I love caring. I love creating home. I love being social. I am a communicator. I am a teacher. I am a performer. I am an entertainer. I am a homemaker. I love interior design. I love smells and all of that. I love to create spaces that feel good. And I am a space that feels good. Me, as the person, as my presence, I am somebody that people trust. And I've heard that so many times in my life. I've worked in sales. People trust me. People talk to me, right? And that's why I have been on a journey. The past 10 years have been rough and tough. If you're new here to this channel, welcome. But if you watch a few videos before, you've heard me say that before. The past few years, the past decade, let's say that, has been very rough and tough because this was exactly the time where I came of age, right? I'm 36 now, and I finished my university when I was 25, and then working in corporate for a while, but then I already had the calling that I was meant to be an entrepreneur because I've always felt that I had the point of view, the perspective, the detail orientation, the precision, the just the eye for helping people extricate their greatness and to make them into a good looking brand so they could sell themselves. I have always had those this, right? Like this, I see you. I see you. I see where you're hiding. I see what needs to be changed. I can help you to get more beautiful. I can help you to find your personal style and to be a little bit more confident and then to go out there and change your mindset about sales. Everything that I just listed, I've known that since I was young. And then it took me all this time to then, because I questioned myself. And that is, I feel, that is the ultimate feminine thing for women of color, people of color, but then also another layer for the very sensitive, empathic, intuitive woman that just knows things. It's so subtle. You just know, you just feel. You can't really explain. You just know, you just feel. And to put a price tag on that and then to legitimize it or to defend it even in front of people who question you is a full journey within itself. And I had to go through all of that. As I said, I've always known that this is my forte, my expertise. But again, I've then went onto this journey to collect all the evidence, right? I studied international business. I then became a holistic nutritionist. I worked in finance. Then I became an entrepreneur. As a holistic nutritionist, I opened a cafe together with my mom. Then I became a life coach. Then I went on to enter the competition of Miss Germany and become one of the top 20 in 2023. Then I went into high level corporate sales because I can speak, and I can sell. So I collected all of the data, all of the evidence that I am who I say I am, right? I can present myself, see Miss Germany, I can sell working for Uber and like high big tech companies, and then being an entrepreneur, making money with my services, helping people to get clear on who they are. I'm telling you all of that so you can hopefully resonate with that. Again, my whole point is that this whole world system for centuries has tried to tell us, or just, yeah, subtly indoctrinate us that we are inherently not valuable, but only if we go to these big institutions and we get the degrees that they say are worthy to hold, only then we're worthy. All right, I did that. Mm, good. And then you, as a woman, wanting to follow your natural instinct is so much against what this world has tried to tell you. It's not only getting the degrees, it's getting the male validation, the system's validation. It's about then questioning yourself as a woman, questioning yourself maybe as a woman of color, right? Making money from your gifts. And the reason why I made this video is because I just saw a post on Instagram that said that there was a woman offering her space and her service and her healing and her all of the subtle things, right? And that there was another woman commenting that this work should be for free. Hell to the fucking no. Okay? These women, and this is that's a hill that I will die on, that I believe that exactly this kind of woman, the kind of woman that just said that this work that this other woman is offering should be for free, because otherwise this is another patriarchal capitalistic thing. No, 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 no. Just to make a point here, this is not capitalism. This is value exchange that has been happening for even centuries before imperialistic capitalism, right? Because it's just natural that if somebody gives of their time, their energy, their essence, their life force, right? Even if you love something and it comes natural to you, in order to become a master and good at it and create spaces and beauty and room and hold room and prepare things, You have to get compensated. So if another woman tells you that you are not giving to her what she wants for free, that you are participating in patriarchal capitalism, no, that's a gaslighting tactic. Okay. So this is something that really gets me going. And there are not a lot of things that actually make me mad, but that is the thing. When it comes to my money, when it comes to a woman's money and other women trying to gaslight her, me, you into you shouldn't be taking money for something that comes natural to you. No. And I know exactly why this triggers me so much. It hurts me so much because this has been, again, the past 10 years, that has been my topic. That has been it. Because again, I have set out on a journey of learning, investing over 100,000 euros into my personal development, learning, a profession, degrees, certifications, traveling around the world, mentorship, all of that. I've done it all. And then for somebody to tell me that what comes so natural to me, because I can see you, I can see what you should be doing, I can see your design, I could even probably guess what your sign is and what your gift is, and I could tell you like how you should refine that and then create a brand around that and help you with your look and then help you with your offer suite and then help you with your marketing strategy and then help you with your content pillars. I can do that in a blink of an eye because I have worked for it. I have worked for it. Okay. So don't let yourself be gaslit by another woman out of work that comes natural to you, that is joyful, that is fun to you, that you love, that you enjoy, that you're good at, brilliant, masterful. And it comes so easy because you've put in the work, you've put in the money. Come on, let's talk about the money again. I'm not going to play this down. I invested over 100,000 euros into my personal development. I don't even speak to people for free, to be honest, because I can't feel it in my body that if I'm not being compensated, everything I give to you, everything I am holds value. And I'm not saying that to be cocky, but it's true. My being, my awareness, my level of awareness, the way I interact with you. I just prepared a communications course today. Just by me being aware and wanting to hear you and wanting to listen to you and mirroring something back to you, those are all communication skills. I am a walking coach everywhere I go. That's just who I am. Plus, I paid a lot of money to refine those skills, to be very, very aware of those skills. I know what a human needs. I know what you want. I know what you desire. I know how to feel. I know how to make someone else feel. I know how to make you feel seen and heard and and loved and supported and appreciated. I know how to do that. I know how to give you a living compliment, right? But if I feel that you are stingy with your appreciation, with your honoring of it, with you even allowing it fully in, why should I do that? That's why, literally, also access to me is denied for almost everybody in the world because most people don't honor that level of brilliance in real life. Most people can only honor that level of brilliance when it's on stage as a far out teacher, but not when it comes face to face. So I'm not only here to glorify myself, but today I just want to say that if you resonate with that, that's you too. And it's supposed to come easy. And again, the whole system that we live in, imperialistic, colonial capitalism, patriarchy, meaning the man is valued more than the woman or her labor in this world, right? That's why women haven't been paid for their housework. And we all know that housework is being a CEO, or being a mother is everything and more. And women haven't been really paid for that, right? Cooking, cleaning, organizing, child labor, all of that. That is patriarchy, that the woman is not being compensated for her work. And that spills into everything I just said, that it is hard. It has been hard labor for me, understanding all of these systems, this construct, especially as a woman of color. Again, colonial, patriarchal, racist structures, and then to liberate myself out of it and be like, what the fuck? That's a lie, right? That's a lie. That is also, if you want to go into scripture and in other books, that is the illusion. That is the Maya. That is the spell. That is the matrix. That is the system that keeps us trapped. Those are limiting beliefs, whatever word you want to use. Those are the blocks, right? And we have to extricate them. We have to decolonialize our mind, deconstruct the mind, deconstruct, decenter men, whiteness, class, deconstruct all of that shit to then put yourself on the pedestal and be the divine being that you are, a natural divine being, and your worth is inherent, and your talents and your gifts are in your design, right? In your design. And the way you can carve that out, extricate that, excavate that is through consulting systems like astrology, human design, gene keys, and then also continue to pull that out. That's what I do in my work. Like, what do you stand for? Who are you? Who are you serving? What are your interests? Like, what are your passions? What are your interests? What are your beliefs? What are your values? What do you believe in this world? And then use those natural gifts that you have, use those natural talents that you have in order to create that world. This is exactly what I do in the original method. This is my signature program for the soul led personal brand, to create a personal brand designed around your natural design, your astrology, your human design, your gene keys, and also your story, your background, your culture, your interests, your values, your beliefs, the story of your life, your experiences, and everything that has shaped you to be who you are today. That is your star appeal. That is your personal brand. So if that is calling you and you feel like you literally want to get paid to exist because you have a talent that you now want to put into a container, into a shape, into a framework, so you can confidently say, that's me, that's my offer, that's what I stand for, this is why I'm here, this is what I offer. I take people from A to B, and this is what I charge. And this is my content strategy, and I'm going to continue to talk about exactly what it is that I have to share with the world. If that's a heart's desire for you, I'm here for it. Comment down below, write me, get into my free membership, the sanctuary. You find the link in the description box down below. And also let me know if this has been pissing you off, letting women gaslight you into capitalizing, yes, being compensated for your natural gifts. Because again, this thing gets me going, and I will probably speak about that again. Remember that you are a force of nature, and I'm looking forward to see you act like it.